They say the moon and stars are always visible when you look at Loiga's godstone. How can that be true?
The moon has spirit, the stars her eyes, Oriol says, plucking a few strings of his instrument. Roger, the god of beauty and of, well, things that happen in the night, the scout smiles. The gods may be dead, but my wife still prays to Roger. I'm thankful for her piety. The scout is not the only one smiling. A quick look around reveals grins throughout the caravan. I see why Aberrang has grown so quickly over the years, you say, when the scout laughs. A truth spoken in front of Logger's stone is supposed to ripple through the night, either strengthening our lover's resolve of carrying away undesired affection. Leo skips away to find his wife. In the shadow of Logger's godstone, Outlight taps you on the shoulder. Incredible, isn't it? The godstone was making it to Aberrang. Both, I guess. Job well done, Rook. You deserve a reward. A couple of ideas, yes. And how do I go about finding out what they are? You have to be absolutely sure you want to know. Are you absolutely sure? A grin is telling. Good, but I can't really tell you here. No. Outlight slowly shakes her head, her eyes never leaving yours. Well, let's look around for some place more suitable. Lead the way. Others see you smiling and watch the two of you disappear. People will talk, but who cares? Oh, lang gebraucht dafür. Die Spannung ist ja schon lange greifbar.
Finally, we made it. But why are so many camped outside the walls? They must have seen the darkness approaching.
Wind ripples across tents, which multiply the closer you get to Aberrang. Dung litters the path, and it is clearly not all from yokes. Rattling calves mix with ferocious laughter. Small fights break out for no apparent reason. Curious eyes grow wide as they spot the wild and house-born. Mothers grab their children, men their weapons. The Riot's clan banners snap and whip in the wind. You recognize the heraldry of Karlshus from Alio's tales and Strand's banner from previous talks with human. There are even a few cracksman banners by their muddy appearance. You also notice the division between each clan. There is no mixing or unity. I push ahead, Prince Ludin says. My father will want to see me and I'll be able to find out what exactly is going on here. Ursa and a few fighters escort him through the crowds towards the walls. Old Adakan's people are here, you hear a woman from caravan shout. I have to check on him. Others are finding familiar clans and kin as well, slowly drifting from your banner. Tja, wir müssen ja wie eine Gruppe bilden. Ich habe so das blöde Gefühl, wir kommen nicht rein. Some of the folks around the fires look half-starved and gladly join, making their way towards the supply carts. Others pack their meager possessions and fall in line. Wir haben sogar Wahl dazu gekriegt. Where the crowd is most dense in volume and number, the caravan comes to a stop. Ahead, you notice a sharp line where the tents and people stop. The ground beyond is pinned with arrows and not much else. A few hundred yards of empty space between these people and ArberrangThe's walls. What is this, you ask, confused by all you are taking in? That's a peaceful bit, an older fighter says near you. He looks the type who has seen enough things to lack enthusiasm for much of anything. The king's men can't kill us from the walls, and we can't kill them from here. What's caused the fighting, you ask? The man smiles, his face unaccustomed to the action. Come on, son the Slayer, he says. It's the same damn thing that causes every fight. They've got something we want. King's got food and protective walls. We are starving with our asses facing that rolling darkness. His words deal you a heavy blow. So, ArberrangThe at war? The man laughs at a big Quatsch. The man laughs a big laugh. It's putting it lightly, he says. From what I can tell, to the rest of our kind. You brought the last of the wall and even dragged in some worthless horseman. This fight for survival. Winner lives, losers gone forever. His laugh turns into hysteria and you leave unsettled. The yokes are tended and tents aligned as best as possible. Some are repairing their armor, others look anxious to talk to various clans. The Wall King's eyes scan the field as he approaches. I want to know what's going on here as much as you know, he says, but we'd better find a way to defend our gear and supplies. These other clans could form a mob if they discover we have food. Seeing the hungry eyes all around you, you agree. We've got an issue, Gottlob says. I don't know why, but the other clans don't like the Horseborn or the Wall for that matter. They are starting trouble and I'm going to stop it. You decide what to do. Gathert has his weapon drawn and a few Wall are standing near him with shields up. Humans in growing numbers are hurling every sort of curse at them. What's the problem here? Walk, bear back to your fire so we make you wish ahead. The problem is you brought a bunch of animals with you and don't have them tied up properly, a man shouts. The fighters around him laugh and bark and whip Rob in the air. You hear the Wall growling. The man glances at you, uneasy about the look in your eyes. The archer says nothing, only glares at your opposing clansman and knocks an arrow. The fight begins. Tja. Wen nehmen wir jetzt mit? Warte mal, den kann ich sogar aufsteigen lassen. Ich habe 31 Punkte habe ich. Mal einer an. Das ist schon ziemlich cool. Ja, auch ein? Ja, das ist eigentlich ziemlich gut. Was der für eins? Was gäbe es denn da? Was war das 7er war? Dieses. Achso. Weiß nicht so recht, wer mit anfangen soll. Ich nehme Größ wieder mit. Mogun. Jetzt habe ich 22 Punkte. Ja, da gibt es andere. Die hat ja noch gar nichts. Ja, zumindest das gegeben. Ach. Der könnte auch aufsteigen. Gar nicht so einfach. Ich bin mir auch ehrlich gesagt nicht so sicher, ob ich Moon wirklich mitnehmen soll. Was hat der denn als nächstes? Auch Increase. Nehmen wir den. Und er hat mehrere wirklich gute Fertigkeiten. Dann nehmen wir den erstmal hier mit. Ja, wie viel 7 Punkte, aber das reicht für keinen von denen. Das ist. Würde vielleicht gerade mal für die reichen. Bei denen brauche ich ja schon 9, nee 13. Ach, scheiß drauf. Gehen wir so in den Kampf. Werden ja wohl nicht so viele sein, oder? Vielleicht habe ich mich darauf vertan. Was haben wir denn da? Ein Thrasher Veteran. Backwater Veteran, der läuft durch. Bloody Flay wieder mal. Spearman. Tja, bin mir nicht so ganz sicher, wenn ich daneben soll, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Also wo ich die hinsetzen soll, meine ich. Den setze ich mal dazwischen, weil die ja, das Gift verspritzen soll. Kann ich den direkt angreifen? Wie weit kommt der? Achso, das heißt, wer ist denn als erstes dran? Die hinten. Und dann die Bogenschützen. Und dann kommt erst der. Dann kommt der Typ. Ja, also will ich nach vorne laufen. Wie weit weit kommt der denn? Der kommt direkt vor meine Nase. Wie weit kann ich denn da hinlaufen? Bis dahin. Dann greifen wir lieber den an. Das ist die nächste, die ist die erste. Okay. Eins runter. Dahin. Und zwei runter und zwei dahin. Kann ich die, glaube ich, direkt erwischen, ne? Ja. Dann ist die schon mal weg. Wie weit reicht das? Bis dahin. Schön. Kommen erstmal die da hinten. Der kommt gleich noch. Der kommt. Und dann kommt der. Gut. Und der ist der nächste, aber ich könnte mich ja schon mal darüber begeben. Ah, das Outlife ein bisschen aus der Schusslinie nehmen. Mann, lass die doch mal in Ruhe. Der hat hier nichts getan. Vielleicht noch ein bisschen. Das sind nur die drei, ne? Schade eigentlich. Dafür hat er jetzt keine Rüstung mehr. Und das würde ich sagen, nutzen wir direkt mal aus. Achso, Moment. Wer ist der Nächste? Weg damit. Ach, so bei der mal 7 Schaden, Moment. Kann man den eigentlich irgendwie drehen? Ah. Och, Mist. Ja, das ließ sich jetzt nicht mehr so ganz verhindern. Ja, erstmal du. Immer noch zu viele? Ach, Mist. Wie weit kann ich denn gehen? Bis dahin. Der ist aber der Nächste. Erledigen wir den einfach mal. Na, also Unverschämtheit. Was hat der Bär dir denn getan? Ne? Ah, hat sich doch gelohnt. Ich hoffe, mein Respekt auch. The fight has fallen, others not their approval. You defending your clan. You are tired and irritated as you shuffle back to the front of the caravan. I've discovered what these battle lines are all about, Ruger says. The king shut his people out. These clans are here to see that he feeds and protects his people as he is supposed to, and they chose me to lead that cause. He laughs at your incredulous look. I'm just as surprised, but I need to talk to you in private. You nod and the two of you enter a large empty tent. Da will ich einfach gleich die Kehle durchschneiden im Arsch. The tent flaps close, leaving you and Ruger alone, both armed. No need to mince words now, is there? I know you want to kill me. Das ist ein Wunder. Only when I think about how you betrayed us. Then let's be clear, if either of us leaves this tent without the other, the fields around us will turn red. Then say what you came to say before I do something stupid. Ruger nods his amusement. I wasn't making that stuff up outside about the king. He really has shut all of us out. Entschuldigung. It started a few months ago when he started stockpiling food and slowing trade. Once the wealthy families were all pulled inside the walls, he shut the gates. The only thing he said is that he can't feed everyone. Oh, and his archers fire on anyone who gets close. He watched Roger closely while deciding what to say. Because you see all of these people gathered. Do you think they are out here for fun? No, but I doubt the king just wants to be an ass. If you are the king and your people are starving at your gate, do you let them in or keep them out? Don't answer. We both know you'd let them in, unless you knew something you weren't telling them. Either way, the people have a right to an answer or the food they send him. In ArberrangThe's protection. I think you'd agree the food and walls belong to the kingdom, not the king. Berskard was the largest human town next to the capital. And you don't become governor of a place like that without certain skills and powerful friends. And what are those certain skills? The governor starts smiles. That's the last thing I want to do. We need those walls to stop the threat and whatever else is coming behind them. But if we have to destroy them, we will. Maybe the menders inside can repair any damage. There might be ways past these first few walls, but the brick wall? The governor just shakes his head. Probably I officially meet with the king in a few hours to either come to an agreement or pull our banners from his. I won't be surprised if you are invited too, the mighty Thunder Slayer and army. If so, make your decisions carefully. His tone is not exactly threatening. Not exactly. You move to the tent flaps and both of you open them simultaneously so that no fight breaks out. Ich entscheide dann in der nächsten Folge, was ich damit zu tun habe.